This is a farming sim that's doing something pretty different from others in this genre, because instead of being stuck in one village, you are actually exploring this whole archipelago. You've got your own ship and can sail between different islands. What makes it stand out is how it mixes the traditional farming and romancing stuff with naval combat and this whole political situation between pirates and this trading company called Global Trade. At the beginning, you wash up on this abandoned farm. The farming system is deliberately simple. There's no watering needed since it rains naturally, and you can grow stuff like regular crops for shipping, but also these special crops that work as weapons. For example, there are these frost berries that can freeze enemy ships and fire melons that set them on fire. The world has these distinct areas you can explore. There's your starting farm island, then this permanent autumn area. This is usually where the pirates hang out. Then there is this witch island with its magical tower, and quite a few more. Each place has its own NPCs to meet as well, and also their own dedicated areas. That includes caves and forests with monsters to fight. The game's magic system lets you find these Spellstones that give you different powers. You can, for example, throw fireballs, run super fast with wind magic, and even teleport yourself and your boat home from practically anywhere. When it comes to activities beyond farming, you've got fishing, and there's this card minigame that you can play with fishermen at sea. It's furthermore possible to find and adapt stray cats and dogs. Some will stay at your farm, others will live on your boat. The boat stuff is pretty detailed. You can upgrade your sails for better speed, improve your cannons for combat, and even add a below-deck cabin where you can sleep and your pets can hang out. The naval combat has you shooting cannons at enemy ships, and your reputation with either the pirates or Global Trade affects who attacks you. In terms of relationships, you can befriend islanders and eventually marry them. You build these relationships through the usual gift giving and talking. The game is coming in 3 chapters. Chapter 1 is what's coming tomorrow and has everything I just mentioned. Chapter 2 is coming mid to late 2025 and will add this new desert village, plus house customization. Chapter 3 is planned for early 2026 and wraps up the main story. They are also adding boat races, where you compete against local sailors, and this pretty detailed bar management minigame. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.